Now, for months, almost every day, we've been telling you about the cost of living crisis. In fact, we haven't needed to tell you because you've been telling us about rising prices, how it's affecting you and your family, how hard it is, about how worried you are. And all along, you and we have been asking ministers when they will do more to help. Well, today we got an answer, and for many of us, it might make some of those worries a little less pressing. Our political editor, Andy Bell, is here with more. So, Andy, this is a pretty big deal, isn't it?
It is a big deal, Claudia Eliza. In fact, it's bigger than we were expecting. Let's have a look at some of the measures that the people that the Chancellor is actually targeting for this. First of all, we have people who are on the lowest income households, about 8 million of them. They're going to get a one-off payment of £650. Now, as well as that, you're going to have pensioners, people already getting help with winter fuel payments. They're going to get £300. And then you're going to get, for the disabled people, £150. They're going to get a one-off payment there. But perhaps the most interesting thing that's happening that the Chancellor's announced today is he says he wants to give help to every household, £400. That is replacing a discount scheme whereby people were able to pay less money on their energy bills up front but then have to pay it back later. That idea of a loan is going. It's going to be a one-off payment made to these households, every household, of £400. This is all coming after the regulator Ofgem said this week that the cap on energy bills was going to go up to £2,800, a massive rise for a lot of people. It's been clear for some time that the government's going to have to do something. The Chancellor has now said he'll do something, but the fact is that he's also said he can't do something that's going to fix it for everybody.
I know there are other pressures. I'm not trying to claim we have solved the entire problem for everyone. No government could. But I hope that when people hear the significant steps we are taking, the millions we are helping, they will feel some of the burden eased, some of the pressures lifted. And they will know this government is standing by them.
So what the Chancellor has announced is a lot of money. Did he say how he's going to pay for it?
Well, the whole package is worth £15 billion, and they're going to raise some of it, £5 billion, by a tax on big oil and gas companies like Shell and BP. Now, for quite some time, the government has resisted this, and today they didn't want to call it a windfall tax, because that's what Labour have been calling it for some time. But Labour were quite happy to say and to rejoice in the fact, as far as they can see, that the government has made a big U-turn.
Today it feels like the Chancellor has finally realised the problems that the country are facing. We first called for a windfall tax on oil and gas producers nearly 5 months ago to help struggling families and pensioners. Today he has announced that policy, but he can't dare say the words. It's a policy that dare not speak its name with this Chancellor.